Welcome again to the Old Principal. I am the Old Principal, 我就是老校长, and we have another English instructional program, 帮助你的听力. It will help your listening ability. Now, this is another story from my life. This will be number 282. 282, cannot chase an airplane. Cannot chase an airplane. Okay, what does that mean? Oh, you'll want to wait just a minute. First of all, we're going to have Mrs. Ash read the story, and you'll probably get a pretty good understanding. But there are a few words in today's story that you may need help on, and that's the reason why I will be back in just a moment.
Story 282, Cannot Chase an Airplane. Since we took all the pictures before the wedding, afterwards we went immediately into the wedding reception. Normally, receptions are not hurried, but in our case it was different. We wanted to leave quickly, so while people ate wedding cake, we changed our clothes. As I recall, neither one of us ate any of the wedding cake. Why the hurry, and why didn't we have time to eat some cake? Since the minister flew his own plane to the wedding that morning, he wanted to fly back home before it got dark. We decided that we would fly away with him. It is a tradition that after the wedding's reception, the bride and groom will discover that their car has been marked up with words like, quotes, just married, or even booby-trapped with smoke bombs or old tin cans tied on the back. And as the newlyweds drive away, some of their friends will follow along behind them, honking their horns. We did not want any of the above to happen, so we decided to leave with the preacher in his airplane. Our friends could not chase an airplane. It was a great plan, except I told our secret plan to my brother, and he couldn't keep the secret. He told Uncle George that actually we were only going to ride in the airplane from one local airport to another local airport. So it was that some people chased after my father-in-law's car, wildly honking their horns until we arrived at the airport and flew away. But my brother and Uncle George led another group over to the other local airport where they found our parked car. When we landed, we discovered that instead of a quiet getaway, there was a large crowd of raucous friends. Oh, also our car was all painted up, booby-trapped, and even boxed in with surrounding cars. Everyone teased us for a long time before letting us go.
Okay. Since we all took the pictures, we took all of the pictures before the wedding. Now, usually when people are married, they take pictures after the wedding. But we were different. We took the pictures before the wedding, not after the wedding. 照相. Some people do that, but usually people take it after. We didn't. We did it before the wedding. Afterwards, okay, so 这个婚礼之后, we went immediately into the wedding reception. 马上就开这个婚宴. Now, in this case, 婚宴 is not a big meal. Sometimes, you know, 百宴席 and all this stuff. No. It's not a big meal. This is more like 点心, sweet things. It's an opportunity for people to get together and to mix together and talk with each other. Sometimes people haven't seen each other for a long time, so it's a great way to meet your friends and to make new friends. This is a wedding reception, 婚宴. In America, a lot of them are much not a big meal. Okay? Normally, receptions are not hurried, but in our case, it was different. 一般说来，这个婚宴不赶时间啊。We're not in a hurry to push it. We just take our time and so on. 但我的情况就不同啊，我们的情况就不同。It was very different going on. We wanted to leave quickly. Yeah, well, I can understand that. Every married couple wants to get on with the rest of their life, you know. So they don't want to sit around and talk. Everybody else does, but they're not so keen about it. And that was especially us. So while the people ate the wedding cake, we changed our clothes. Now this is a little bit different. We changed our clothes while they ate the wedding cake. My wife says that we never ate the wedding cake. We just never did. Because, and I will tell the story, we just didn't have time to eat. Now, interestingly enough, they saved the top part of the wedding cake and put it in a freezer. 就冻起来. So they said later on we'll give to them. Apparently for many years they kept it. Finally, we were never around. We had gone a faraway place, and so we never did eat our wedding cake. Okay? So while the people were eating the wedding cake, 这个婚礼的蛋糕, we changed our clothes, 换衣服. And as I recall, neither one of us ate any of the wedding cake. Going on. Why hurry? Why the hurry? 为什么赶时间呢? Why did not we have time to eat some cake? Why didn't we have time to eat cake? Seems a little bit strange. Even now it seems a little bit strange. But at that time, we had a plan. 我们有计划 going on. Since the minister flew his own airplane to the wedding, so he flew his own airplane. 他自己的飞机. We wanted to fly, he wanted to fly home before it got dark. So that means that he would go the same day, he would fly from home, help us get married, and then he would fly right back home. Now his plan was that he would fly home before it gets dark. 天还没有黑, then he would be back home. Interestingly enough, this professor had his own private, personal runway, 这个跑道, okay, right next to his house. So this is where he lived, out in the country, and he could fly right to his house. So and obviously there are no lights because this is a very small runway for him to land his airplane, so he didn't. So he wanted to be home before dark. Going on, we decided that we would fly away with him. Okay, now I will explain the reason why we decided to do this. He would fly away and we would fly away with him. But pay attention to the rest of the story. Going on. It is a tradition that after the wedding reception, this is the tradition. After the wedding reception, when everybody has eaten the food and talked to their friends, after 这个婚宴之后，这个传统说 going on, the bride and the groom will discover that their car has been marked up with the words like just married, 刚结婚了. So the bride, okay, 新娘, and the groom, 新郎, will discover. They go out to get in their car, okay, and it has been marked up. Marked up, 这个人家就写字在他们的车子上面，像就很像 just married. Also, sometimes they write other words too. So this is what would happen after they get married. Going on. Or even booby trapped. Let's make sure I know how to say booby trapped. Okay? How does that mean? 捉弄的，捉弄. Okay? Booby trapped. 捉弄他的车子 with smoke bombs. You know what a smoke bomb is? A smoke bomb is 烟雾弹. Let's make sure I got that one right. Okay, 烟雾弹. Okay, you know, 炸弹的弹. Okay, a bomb. Okay, a smoke bomb. Okay, but it is just 烟雾. No explosion, no sound. It just makes smoke. 很多这个烟雾. It's called a smoke bomb, okay? Or they sometimes tie old tin cans, 老罐头啊，用过的罐头绑在 tie， 这个过去式 tied on the back, 在车子后面. Of course, it would make lots of noise, wouldn't it? If they're going down the road and they have all these cans crashing around behind them. Okay, going on. As the newlyweds drive away, some of their friends will follow along behind them, honking the horn. Now this gets frustrating, a little bit frustrating because the newlyweds, 新婚夫妇两位 okay, they're driving away. 他们现在是飞走，他们是开走，把车子开走的时候 some of their friends will follow along honking their horns. 按喇叭 So they're honking their horns. And of course, it's making a lot of noise. This is very typical. Going on. We did not want any of the above to happen. 我们一点都不想我们会发生这些事情. we didn't want our car booby trapped. 不要人家捉弄我们的车子。And we didn't want any smoke bombs, although I must tell you that I tried to hook up a smoke bomb on a friend's car once. So, yeah, this is tradition, so we all do these things. And we just did not want this to happen. So, here is the plan. We decided to leave with the preacher in his airplane. 好 ，OK， preacher 就是说证婚的这个牧师 ，OK。We decided， 他走的时候，我们跟他一起走，跟他一起走。Well, that's a good idea, especially because our friends could not chase us. That's the reason why the title of this lesson, You Cannot Chase an Airplane. If your friends are driving a car and we are going away on the airplane, then there's just no way for them to chase. Cars can't chase airplanes. Just that simple. Okay? It was a great plan. I still think it was a great plan. But there was just one problem. Okay, now you look at this sentence. It was a great plan, except. In this place, except means 但是. Okay, 可是. Okay, you could say but. So except here doesn't have its usual meaning of 除非. Okay, it's just but. I told our secret plan. 我就把我们的这个秘密的计划 our secret plan, I told my brother, 告诉我的弟弟 and he could not keep the secret. 他就没办法保密. When you keep a secret, is 保密. But if you cannot keep a secret, that means you tell the secret to others. You cannot keep the secret. It was a great plan. But there was one problem that I did not anticipate. 我没办法这个预想到 my brother would let the plan. Sometimes we say to let the cat out of the bag. Oh, well, I don't know what the cat, 这个猫在袋子里面 to let the cat out of the bag is the same thing as 把我们的秘密这个露出来. Go ahead. He told my Uncle George. He told Uncle George that actually we were only going to ride in the airplane from one local airport to another local airport. Here's what he told him. And here's our plan. We're going to ride in the airplane. 我们坐飞机只不过是 from one local airport to another local airport. 这个是一个大的城市，它有2个飞机场。So we fly to one airport, and then actually it was the Eugene, Oregon airport. And then we'd get in the airplane, say bye-bye. Nobody would know where we were going. and then we would 相当短的一个距离 to another local 当地的机场. Okay, that was the plan. I still think it would work, except my brother. He told the secret. Going on, he told it to Uncle George, and then so it was. 果然不错. So it was that some people chased after my father-in-law's car, wildly honking their horns until we arrived at the airport and flew away. Okay, some people, now, from the church to the airport, we had to go in somebody's car. I went in my father-in-law's car. 我的岳父的车子. Okay, my father-in-law, we were in the car. He was driving the car. And so we were driving away. And traditionally, people chased after my father-in-law. 他是跟随着追我们 wildly honking their horns, wildly 疯狂的按喇叭. Okay, until we arrived at the airport. 直到我们是到了机场. So we're at the airport, and then we flew away. Good news, right? People chased us. Okay, we got to the airport, got in the airplane and flew away. But there's something we did not know going on. My brother and Uncle George. My brother and Uncle George led another group, 带领另外一群人 to the other 另外那个当地机场 and they found our parked car. 他们就找到我们的车子停在那个地方 parked 是白车这个停车 okay, and so they found our car. Oh my, what can we do now? So, when we landed, 当我们降落在那个机场的时候 we discovered what? We discovered that instead of a quiet getaway, there was a large crowd of raucous friends. We discovered instead, 反而我们的发现原来我们的 quiet getaway 安安静静的逃亡 get away. Well, I guess that makes sense, right? Get away, to go away, 逃亡本来应该是很安安静静的 getaway. There was a large crowd, 还是有一大群人 of raucous friends. Okay, what is raucous? Raucous is 吵闹. And they were making all sorts of, I was saying all sorts of things. And very noisy. So our friends had discovered our car. Going on. of course, it shouldn't have been a problem because my brother and uncle knew where the car was, and so they led them there. Also, our car was painted up. 他们就画了很多字在上面 including just married. Okay, just married. Okay, it was 他们是捉弄过这个车子 I'm not sure what all they did, but they also boxed us in. Now, do you know what a box is? Okay, the box. Okay, 盒子. Okay, what do you know about boxes? Boxes have, right? They have walls. A box, 箱子. Okay, a box. If you are boxed in, that means you are surrounded, 四周围这个人 or 东西就围起来你 Okay, we were boxed in with the surrounding meanings 这个周围的车子 Do you know what that means? That simply means that we couldn't drive our car. They would not let us drive our car. So, going on, everyone teased us for a long time before letting us go. Okay, 他们都很久 I was saying, please let me go. 他们是欺负我们很久才让我们离开啊 So that's the story after we got married. Well, we're running out of time. I wish I could tell you more, but we do have an email address and you can write to us. You can write to theoldprinciple@gmail.com, or you can go to our website and look at our website at www.theoldprinciple.org. Hey, it's been great to share with this. I was almost getting into the spirit of all this, but we ran out of time. I hope that you'll join us next time. Until then, bye-bye.